Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Once upon a time, at an elementary school, there were 7 children with autism. They all had unique personalities, and I gave them nicknames according to how they acted every day. Mr. Attitude, pretty face mimic, spicy diva, boy of many characters, hip-hop dancer, superstar singer. It all started after breakfast. We all entered the classroom. They hung up their backpacks and jackets. They sat around the semicircle table, and I sat at the other end. I asked them all what they wanted to play with. They had to respond to me by using sign language or 1-3-word sentences because they're speech delayed because of their disabilities. I looked at Mr. Attitude, and he looked at me and said, "Lasagna, I want rocks." He just called me a piece of food. Well, I looked back at him, and I had him to correct himself. And while I was correcting him, he got an attitude with me. And this is when he gets mad, this is how he proceeds. "I said, did you hear me? I get crazy." Well, and I looked at him, trying not to laugh with this look, and he corrected himself. And yes, I gave him the rocks once he corrected himself. I looked at boy of many characters, and he comes in acting like different people he watch on TV. He falls out of his chair with this endless fall. Ah! Boom! He hit the floor. He jumps up. He gets back in his chair. He looks at me. Emmett horse, silly putty. Well, I don't know if he's Mufasa. I don't know if he's Emmett from the Lego movie. As I reached around to get Emmett and his horse, I heard some, and I looked around, it was Mr. Observer. He was trying to tell me that superstar diva had gotten up out of her seat. She was running across the room singing, "Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go." And she's laughing, licking her hands. And so I went to go sit her down. And before I knew it, Mr. Hip Hop Dancer creeps up out of his seat with his toy radio. Like he was at a concert. So as soon as they finished playing, they cleaned up. We went outside to the blacktop. Blacktop is a playground. They used to call this before they renovated the school. This playground looks like a prison yard for children. It was fenced in, cemented ground. By the time we got out there, our next door neighbors was out there. It was 7 kids with autism as well. Well, 7 of their kids, 7 of our kids, became 14 altogether. It was so exciting to see. They were running, they were jumping, they were screaming, "Woo!" and running wild and spinning. It reminded me of letting monkeys out of the zoo. It was just going wild. As I like to call it, autism gone wild. It was taking over. However, the kids had fun. It was time to go back in. They put away the toys. It's time for circle time. They got their chairs. Once again, sit around semicircle. We're singing. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And Pretty Face Mimic, he speaks in high pitch all the time. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And he quickly looks around to see if somebody was going to give him a piece of candy for singing. Well, Mr. Attitude always changes octaves in the middle of his singing. Sunny, 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 it is sunny in the sky. S-U-N-N-Y, sunny, it is sunny in the sky. Wow. Soon as circle time was over, they actually go to their stations. These stations consist of them doing fine motor skills, stringing beads, stacking blocks. drawing, cutting. And as soon as they finish, we go to the gym. It's playtime again. Well, our neighbors are in there again. 7 kids became 14 again. Autism is gone wild once again. They're having fun. They went to lunch. I took my lunch break. Right after, I actually met them on the parking lot. Well, not on the parking lot, but on the playground. And began to play with the kids. And so, boy of many characters looked at me. He wanted me to chase him. Now, he can't quite say, chase me. He said, chase you. Chase you. And I said, no, say chase me. He said, chase me. And I began to play with him and play with all the rest of the kids. By this time, it is time to go in. Well, we call it deer time. Drop and read. Well, for us, it was called drop and rest. After the children got through brushing their teeth, washing their hands, they went and got their bean bags. And Spicy Diva looks at me and she says, bean bag, because they have to sign and tell us what they want. Bean bag, as she says. And so they got their bean bags. They were actually watching the movie for about 30 minutes. They got up and we took them to CART. CART is just the best time that I love. It is time for the singing. It is time to watch movie trailers, all kinds of things. Mini board character chose Bob the Builder. He gets up. Big fish, little fish, big fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. And he's going on, nailing the wall, bang, bang, nailing the wall, bang, bang. He's just going on. This kid knows every song. He knows every motion, everything. It is quite funny. And so there's another video that one of my other kids really like to watch. It's called Gummy Bear International. Don't know if y'all know Gummy Bear International. But it's this little green gummy bear that sings. And so it's just, he's just dancing and singing and having fun. And so we go to the classroom, gave them their snacks, all kinds of treats that they had. And so they stood on their dots, waved, and it was time to take them to the bus in the car. Mr. Toastmaster.